everybody, it's Jake Mace, the vegan athlete, and this right here is how I build those traps and get those steroid type muscles. Yeah, this is not my weightlifting system. This is how I build my soil organically and naturally in my yard here in Tempe. I try to get friendly and have partnerships with different organic produce companies or juice companies in town, and when they have extra produce or extra juice pulp that they would normally just throw in the trash, I try to take it and use it not only for my animals like my tortoise and rabbit and chickens and even my dogs, but I use it to build the soil. So in this bucket we have a bunch of carrot pulp that's all organic and went into delicious juice. In this bucket over here, this is a bunch of celery. And so it's just the pulp, very dry pulp. And I'll do a few different things. One, I'll mix the pulp with the wood chips and use it as a mulch in every tree. But I'll also put it in my compost tumbler and my compost pile, mix it 50-50. So 50% juice pulp, 50% of the wood chips. And together, we have a perfect union that will build soil in about a month if you get it cooking hot. And today we have Tony over here.
What's up, Jake?
And where are you from? You brought us this pulp today.
I live in Phoenix, Arizona. I work, my company's called Grow Kale. And best way to find me probably on Instagram is Tony Grows Food, but I also work with the St. Vincent de Paul and Kaleidoscope Juice. So I've been taking all their juice pulp. We've diverted about 200,000 pounds from landfills. Oh my God. And
that's going into your garden instead of the landfill?
Correct, yeah. We started off just mixing the pulp into the soil and then growing directly in there. We started running out of area to do that with, and that was really successful. It's so masticated that it breaks down very quickly.
Yeah, this stuff's like gold for gardeners.
Absolutely. We call it compost gunpowder because it really just ignites your compost, heats it up really good. Beyond that, we have a pretty modest composting operation there. Probably right now we've got about 100 cubic yards of stuff cooking. Beyond that, we also do get, we're a food bank. We serve 4,200 meals a day at the St. Vincent de Paul.
You serve 4,200 meals a day?
Correct, at 5 different kitchens.
Wow.
That's not all from the garden, but
you're giving them a lot of kale, watermelon, fresh veggies from your farm.
Correct. So we have 2 locations. We've done 30,000 pounds of food, a little bit more than that this year. We've still got about 2.5 months left. So we're really trying to get 50,000 here. And
you're also growing in the ground, but also aquaponically.
Aquaponically, hydroponically. We try to really showcase all modalities of growing. Because some people may not be, they might be intrigued by the aquaponics. And you know, we just want people to know that they can grow their own food.
So and using the fish poop to then give nutrients for the plants.
Exactly, and we're going to recycle that back through. And it's been, you know, we've had a lot of successes there. We've had definitely some opportunities for growth, but we're always, it's a very dynamic thing, as you know, farming and just growing in general, so we're always learning.
Let me ask you one thing. If people are watching the video about you, you're down by one of your locations by I-17 and 7th Ave?
That's correct, yeah.
And do you need volunteers?
We always need volunteers. So if you go to, I believe it's stvincentdepaul.net, but if you go on the website and just say you want to volunteer at the Urban Farm. We usually do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings are volunteer days. Also, any corporate groups, we do big corporate groups of 20, 30, whatever it may be.
So they can bring a corporate group out, they can learn about gardening at the same time as they're helping people,
our community, build community, feed homeless folks, and bioremediate the land. We use only permaculture type techniques, no chemical fertilizers or pesticides. You know, looks awesome. Very much like this. Lots of mulch.
Yeah, on my small urban scale, but you guys are doing it. You guys are feeding a lot of people.
Well, you know, we're doing what we can with what we've got.
And you're not feeding them hamburgers. You're feeding them the produce that's grown the right way.
We do our best. We just got a dietitian in, and I've been working really closely with her. We also got a new head chef who's really been focusing on producing a much higher quality meal for the folks.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And what's your Instagram again? I follow
you.
It's
Tony Grows Food.
You got a lot of followers on Instagram.
I have a couple.
Yeah, I follow. He posts stuff all throughout the day, and like it's like garden porn. You're like posting all these amazing harvest from the garden and stuff like that.
I try to keep it pretty relevant and educational. Really my passion beyond gardening is educating and empowering others, as I know you do as well. And you got a lot of followers on YouTube. But you know, I really think that anybody can really do this, and there's really no reason not to do it. You know, you see plants growing all over the place. Why not make them production.
Well, hopefully the next video we do together, I can come down to your farm and volunteer for a day and we can do some videos.
I'd love to do it.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks
Hey,
for the
thanks.
pulp.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Thanks, guys.